Hello. Good day, everyone. This is Mrs. Sassy Sunday Stream number 21. 21 times I've invaded your privacy. How do you like them apples? Anyway, here we are, another Sunday. I don't know where to start. I hope you all had a great week. Just waiting for everybody to kind of come in. Here we go. Everybody's coming in. Thank you. Thank you for not having a tummy ache today. And I wore my hoops for you. I have to wear my hoops for Nosferatu. So I appreciate you. Corey, good to see you. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so I'm not sure how to say your name because when I was on the Legion of Memers yesterday with Mr. Cannoli, if you didn't see that episode yesterday, not now, but after the stream, if you guys want to go check out the episode we did yesterday on Legion of Memers, it was very fun. We had a nice time. So I say bad take Bohan because I don't know why I think the J has to be like a wah like sound, but it was mentioned bad take Bojan. So I don't want to mispronounce your name. Either way, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. So I don't know. Correct me in the chat, but that did come up yesterday. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I've been saying it wrong. Josh, good to see you. You did make it on time. I know this time change thing. It's stupid. It's stupid. I do not like the time change. It's dumb. I live in Arizona. The time doesn't change, but everybody changes around us. So I can't keep up. All I know is that the only thing that changes here is it goes from Pacific Standard Time to Mountain Standard Time, and then it flops back. So anywho, I don't know. It's stupid. I don't like it. And I'm going to protest. Shieldwald, good to see you. Good to see you. And Dempsey, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Matt, hi, buddy. How are you? Thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. No, I didn't violate you. I'm leaving that to everybody else. Okay? Everybody else can violate you. That banana will stay with you forever. Well, so will watching the Marvels. I mean, I have not seen it. We're gonna dive in a little bit, just a little bit into the numbers and stuff like that. But I'll tell you why I didn't watch it and the whole thing. It's totally fine. Let's see. Come on, you can do better with the hoop earrings they need. I will get better ones. I have a whole thing where if you wear hoop earrings so big, it pulls. Or you can get your hand, because see, I'm Italian, right? We talk with our hands. The next thing you know is I would probably be all hot and bothered over a topic and get my hand stuck in my hoop and rip it right out. So we have to tread lightly. I'll see what else I can do for my people here. I'll work on getting bigger hoops. No problem. Bojan. Trojan. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I will call you by the right name. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, well, listen, we all know what the hoop means. It means that I have to be sassy. Like yesterday, I was on, like I said, the Legion of Memers, and Shieldwall was like, no hoops? And I was like, well, you know what? I know the hoops have kind of become my signature, but I didn't want to be extra sassy over there because it's not my platform. Although I did get a little sassy when they brought up the whole Homer Simpson choking Bart Simpson. I mean, come on, we're gonna think that's an issue now. How many years after The Simpsons? I mean, I'm so tired of everybody being so, oh, my feelings are so hurt. Listen. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, and if there are things that I see on TV that happen to mimic something I went through growing up, I'm not gonna write to the writer and say, how dare you put something like that I've been through in a show or cartoon. It's just not my place. If I don't like it, I don't have to watch it. There was this movie years and years and years ago that my mother-in-law took me to for Mother's Day, right? I forget the name of the movie. Didn't think anything of it. All I know is I sobbed like a friggin' baby because it hit so close to home with my lack of relationship with my mom. And it tore me up I'm not going to write to the creator of the movie and say, how dare you trigger me like that? How dare you bring up these feelings? It was none of your business to make me feel that way. No, I'll just never watch the movie again. It stirred up feelings. I got over it because I'm a big girl. Like, just be done with it already. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that yesterday, because they brought up the Bart Simpson thing, and I'm like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And the people that are true Simpson fans who have been watching The Simpsons for decades are not the ones that are triggered by the choking out. It's just, oh my God, it's a friggin' cartoon, people. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. It's just, I've had it. I meant that more like you catch some stuff, even Ajax. Hey, Jay, good to see you. Yeah, well, we're going to try to have a great stream. I always try to give the people what they want. The sassiness, some information. You know, you guys need to know all of the BS that's going on around us, just so you know what to stay away from. Don't get your hands up. I know. It's don't get your hands stuck in your room. Dude, any Italian should know this, but when you talk with your hands, I've actually hit people in the face before, like, because I've been so animated and they're standing too close to me, and I'm like, psh, it's bad. It's bad. Yes, they did. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I did not see it, but we're going to talk about the numbers. And yes, the bigger the hoops, the bigger the rant. Absolutely. So I think we're going to try to do that. Oh, hi, honey. How are you from upstairs? He'll be coming downstairs soon to be playing RoboCop with his headphones on. So we all can't hear the stomping in the background. And if, speaking of video games, if you guys missed it, Cannoli did a solo stream on Friday night over on his channel, talking about the Spider-Man game and how we thought it was really cool in the beginning, and then it just went sideways real quick. Like, the side missions are so cringy, and they're not just like woke and shit. He was doing side missions this morning that were he met a man at the docks, and he had to relocate his pigeons. So Spider-Man, who saves people, his thing was he had to go and fly the pigeons to a safer place and a new home, because the man didn't think he could take care of him anymore, because for whatever reason, he was going to like live his life and do something different. Next thing I know, the guy's dead. Spoiler alert, the guy with the pigeons dies. It was just stupid. It's stupid. The side missions are so stupid. They're so stupid. Not only are they cringy, why are you sorry, Fran, for being Italian? Are you telling me you're sorry I'm Italian and I wave my hands all around? Anyway, I don't know what you're sorry for, but don't be sorry. That's my mother-in-law. She should never be sorry for anything. I cried at the end of Terminator 2. And yes, you know what? No, not for nothing. Agreed. It was sad. I liked it. I know. I'll be back, though. I'll be back. Black lives are black cavils. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. Low spec Linux. Okay, I'm going to say that wrong, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Did you see what Whitey did with one of our songs? I didn't see that. You should send that to me. I could play it on here. If you want an Italian to keep a secret, tie their hands down. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Marvels will flop harder than me tripping on Lizzo's banana. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Desra. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's necessarily an Italian thing. I think it's just an animated thing as well. But I think Italians do. We do tend to talk with our hands more. I know I do, and I always have. Yes, the side missions are boring. They're just so stupid. I mean, he had to go like find a drone, and then when he found a drone, he had to take pictures of the city for this stupid broad who couldn't do it herself. That's what a poll is for. I really need you to think about it, Vex. I really need to think about it. Now, you've done one out of the two. So I don't know. Maybe you need to sample Lizzo's banana and then see. So, speaking of Vex, couple of things Vex related. One, she is going to be dropping her review tomorrow. The review on the Marvels tomorrow before MMM, which is their movie show that Cannoli does. He starts his show at 7:05 Pacific Standard Time. So I'm not sure what time Vex is dropping it. I know that Cannoli did mention it in his community page on YouTube, but if Vex wants to put in the time, I will let you guys know when she does. But you need to check out her Marvels review tomorrow before MMM. So anyway, Vex, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Dempsey found something for me. I will pull it up. Doing it live, people. I saw the Marvels. It was mid, but it was better than D+ Kenobi show. Yeah, I am hearing that it's better than that, but also worse than The Flash and Thor: Love and Thunder. No. I'm sorry. It wasn't even The Flash. That was something they compared, but I did hear that it was worse than... What is that one stupid... Oh, fuck. I know it was Thor: Love and Thunder, and then there was another one that starts with a D. Maybe that they did the Marvels. I don't know. I heard it was really bad. Anyway. Oh, no. Don't be sorry. Listen, you had no idea. It's just something that sticks with me all the time, that movie. And I can't remember. I don't know if it was called Mother's Day. I don't remember, but it definitely went way sideways. Like, we did not think it was going to go that hard into left field. No, never. No, it's not your fault at all. It was just one of those things. We thought it was going to be a good movie. And it did have like sunflowers, and it was something that drew me to it. But no. Never be sorry. Never be sorry. You should say that Cannoli met a man on the docks and helped him move the pigeons, and then the man died. Just leave out the Spider-Man part. It would be much more interesting. Much more interesting. Josh, he helps a gay student ask his boyfriend to a homecoming dance. You should feel represented. Oh my God. No, Josh is not that cringy. It was so cringy, you guys. It has nothing to... It was just dumb. Here's the thing. I don't understand why side missions have to be so like un-Spider-Man like Spider-Man should be... Well, you might as well... Listen, why don't you just have Spider-Man save a cat out of a tree? Let him do that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's how like lame these missions are. It's like Spider-Man has all these superpowers and you're making him... Oh my God. Wait, there was one where Miles Morales had to help his mommy, who was like doing something with a museum. He had to go to the museum and find this truck that was leaving like fossil fuel and damaging the earth. And then he had to track the fossil fuel or whatever the hell it is. And he had to go and try to like capture the truck that was harming our environment. Can't make this shit up. Oh my God, you're welcome. And we need to talk about Vex too, you guys, real quick. Vex is really up against something huge over in Canada. I don't know how to even approach this because I don't know. I mean, there was GoFundMe's for the Canadian truck drivers. They got their GoFundMe's taken away. We have to be really careful. But Vex is dealing with a huge issue trying to get out of Canada. She has spent a ton of money even just trying to get out of Canada legally to her husband, who's an American citizen, and they own a home in Florida. So like she's trying to do all this right. Well, she just got a fine for not getting the this. And when she came back from Florida visiting her husband into Canada, she was detained for several hours. There was the whole thing. And they ended up letting her go. But however, 19 months later, I guess it is, she got a ginormous, like $6,500 fine. So Vex is now what we call a pauper and needs some help financially. I feel, she spent so much money on her legal fees, just trying to get out of there. And then now all of a sudden she's got this fine. And so if anybody wants to DM me on Twitter, I want to try to set up a GoFundMe page, but I want to do it right. I want to do it legally. I don't know how it all works. But it's something, if you guys are interested in, DM me on Twitter and let's see if we can get Vex some financial help just to make this blow a little bit easier for her to take, because it's been awful. And I'm so angry with Canada. They're such dick fucks over there. So anybody who's interested in helping Vex or has an idea or has done a GoFundMe page before, please hit me up. I would really love to look into this. I haven't had a chance this weekend, but it's something I want to do. So anyway, #free Vex Electronica. I'm refusing to answer that poll. I hate bananas. I don't care where they're from. I guess the movie at least has popcorn. I agree with you. Vex, how are you? Do I need to? Yeah, you do. So we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do to help Vex, because it's there. I think the only thing that we can do, if we don't know like a particular lawyer or that side of things, I think the most we can do for Vex is help raise some funds to help her with. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that she's already had to spend to get what she needs in line just to leave the country illegally. Just to leave the country legally. It's really financially taxing. So if we can help her with that, I think that's the best we can do as a support system for Vex. But dude, she's going through it. Hey, I'm here. Thankfully, it's the Chiefs bye week. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for me being second best to football. That's okay. I'm second best to football in this house only on Saturdays because Penn State's doing well and the Giants on Sundays are sucking a big one, which Cannoli is not surprised. So, oh, I know. I go gangster for Vex too. I'm trying to figure out what the hell we can do. Vex Marvel review. It's shit. End of review. Yeah. Oh, I know. I can't wait for her review. I can't wait. This is going to be, and let me tell you something. She is already pissed off about what's going on in her, like with her immigration and trying to get out of there and all that shit. And then to have to watch this shit movie on top of it and review it. Ooh, it's going to be hot. It's going to be fire, 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 fire. So everybody just go to Vex Electronica's page and hit notifications so you get all of her notifications, and you will know tomorrow when she's going to be dropping this. But we definitely need to get her these views too. We need to help Vex. We need to make her happy tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. So what made Thor Love and Thunder really suck was that they cucked him hard, destroyed his character. Yeah, I didn't see that one. That's where now Natalie Portman all of a sudden can run the stupid hammer or whatever. I refuse to see it as well because I didn't like what they did to him. I'm sorry, I'm going to mess up which one it was, but not Endgame. Was it the one before? Sorry, I'm terrible with games. Oh, Cannoli says her review is 30 minutes before MMM tomorrow. So it'll be at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. So listen, you can't depend on me at all to give you what time zone you're in. If you just, once she loads it and you get the notification or you just check her page, it'll tell you what time it's playing in your time zone. But I can tell you 30 minutes before MMM, which is a perfect segue into the movie show. There you go, kids. Oh, Cannoli's so great to me. 5:30 Pacific, 5:30 Pacific. We're Pacific Standard Time. I thought your show starts at 7 Pacific. Now you're confusing me, Cannoli. I'm confused. We're Pacific Standard Time. So if your show starts at 7:05 Pacific Standard Time, that means it would be 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Correct, Amundo? Here we go. Yes, we are Mountain Time for an hour after Pacific. Oh, for fuck's sake, you guys. I don't understand. is so hard. It shouldn't be. Oh, God. Any hoodle. So there was the movie Endgame, or the one before, where they made Thor fat and he was all depressed and stuff. I hated that. I hated the part where they made the Hulk all, I can't get my powers. It's just fuck. I don't like when they take the superheroes and make them weak like that. They shouldn't be weak like that. It's stupid. It ruins everything. It ruins everything. I hate it. I hate it. You know what would make a great side mission? Peter searches for his cop friend from the first game. Okay, there you go. Cannoli would probably love that. Thor 4 is only better than the Marvels because it had Christian Bale. Did it really? I did not know that he was in that. That would make it better for me too. There was a gooch scene in the Marvels. I'm getting a lawyer and suing Disney for copyright infringement. You better get on it. You better get on it. Absolutely. How dare they? But wait a minute. Is this copyright infringement or is this representation? Now you are represented in a movie. Look at it that way. Could be representation. Just putting it out there. Well, Spider-Man didn't help me ask anyone to a dance, so I'm revolting. You should. It was so cringy, though. Oh, my God. It was so cringy. And, of course, they're checking boxes because it was a Indian guy asking a black guy, so they wanted to make sure that they had all the boxes checked as well. Yes, same over here. I've got this back thing open, so if you see the shade or what is that called? The curtain fly through. It's because we have this really cool, I don't know if any of you have this. If you have a dog, instead of opening and closing your screen door every time they want to go out, it's this screen that Velcros to the top of the door area and then to the sides, and then the middle opens up. So it has a magnet and it's a screen. So she goes through it, the magnet closes, and then when she comes back in, the magnet closes again. It's really cool. So that's what's happening there. That's why, because there's no actual screen there. The other screen light kind of blows up. Anyway, there you go. If you want it, I can link it on my Amazon storefront. Just kidding. I don't have one of those. I'm not that type of an influencer. I saw The Marvels. It's surprisingly not the worst MCU movie. I can name a few that are worse. Yeah, that's the thing, too. People are on the fence about which one's worse. Zach's, good to see you. Good to see you. No Circle of Jerks last night, huh? I did enjoy what I got to see of you on Jacob Ironside talking about the Band of Brothers. Thank you for your service, sir. Everybody out there, happy Veterans Day weekend. I really think that they should get a whole weekend. So happy Veterans Day. Happy. Thank you for all your sacrifice. I don't think a lot of people in our generation today could deal with what you guys deal with. So yes, F Canada with that. I agree. Yeah, see, she wasn't fined for trying to get out. She was fined for trying to come back in without the you know what. This was 19 months ago at the height of okay, so she got fined for not complying to their standards of when she came back in. It was a whole thing, but she does have to pay money to try to leave because there's lawyers involved in paperwork and legal shit. But now there's a separate fine because she did not comply when she came back from Florida to Canada. They let her leave just fine to go visit, but coming back was an issue. So there are separate financial costs surrounding this whole thing. Dude, I will never even visit Canada. I'm so scared. Hunty, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Here you go. All of us YouTube people just went and invaded Canada. First, it would be a really fun meetup. And second, we would just hijack her. Please invade Canada. We have fresh water. Honey, I love you and fresh water, but I don't know, man. I don't know. For Vex, I might cross the border. Don't cry. I love you so much. I can't even stand, I'm going to cry. I can't even stand that they're doing this to you. It's like the fact that they are holding you hostage over such stupid stuff. And the fact that you didn't want to get something that you were scared to get. I have the freedom here not to get it. but you are being fined $6,500 because you don't want to get something that you're not comfortable getting. That is absurd and absolutely unheard of. But we are going to start a GoFundMe page. I will try to figure it out this week. Any little bit will help Vex. I want to do this right. I don't want it to happen like the truck drivers in Canada. I have to research that, why they got their money taken away when they were on strike or whatever. So I want to do this right, but we're going to try to help Vex however we can, because we love the shit out of Vex. And this is the type of person Vex is, okay? So I told you guys Vex helps me with my thumbnail. I mean, she essentially just tells me what to do because I'm retarded. I really try hard and it just falls flat every time. But Vex is the most patient, kind person. And I did my thumbnail yesterday. I said that Vex was not, artistically tied to it at all. She had no responsibility. And I'm laying in bed late last night. It's like 11 o'clock my time. And she's like 2 hours ahead, I think. And I get just a DM. Use this picture of Brie instead. Done. I go downstairs, get on the computer, I change it. She's working with me for a good half an hour. I wasn't going to bother her because she has so much going on, and she's the type of person where she just wants to help everybody and just do right by everybody, that she could not let me post a shit thumbnail. That's how kind she is. She just decides, you know what? I got to help this girl out. Because I told her, I'm like, you're going through so much shit. I am not even going to ask you about my thumbnail. Girl comes through every time. That's why I want to help her. Like, anyway, I can't, what word I'm using? What word am I trying to use? Anyway, Vex is amazing, and we need to help her. So, yeah, Jay, you need to talk to some of your uncles, and we're going to smuggle her down south with some fake IDs and passports. It's just amazing to me how many people are in this country the wrong way and get to stay here. I mean, I live in Arizona, so we have our border state, and the shit that I see, just because Vex is trying to do it right, just because Vex is doing it right, she gets it right up the ass. It is such a hot mess right now. I can't even believe, though, that 19 months later, they hit her with the fine. They don't even let her know. And then they tell her she did show up in court or whatever. She was never given any information. It's so shady. It's so, fuck a GoFundMe fan. I'll roll my Texas ass up there and Vex snap her and toss her in the trunk. I know. I just don't understand. Like, let her fucking go. And leave her alone about this. You had plenty of other fucking idiots who decided to get that. And the ones that got it here, there are so many stories coming out of shit happening. I was going to bring this up last week, but there was a soap opera actor who died of let me tell you how they talked about it, a cardiac event. A cardiac event. That's how they labeled the news story, a cardiac event. How many cardiac events are happening in young people? He was 50. I'm just saying. And it's funny because the show he was on at one time did demand all of their actors to have and some of their top named actors, it's a soap opera, I know, General Hospital, but it's a big one. They left. They stood their ground and they said, fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm not going to get that just to work. Look what happened to Jamie Foxx. I'm not saying that was related, but it's just coincidental that he did voice his opinion of not wanting to get it because he was afraid he'd be blind and paralyzed. And what the fuck happened? Just saying. Don't tempt me to invade Canada. I'll round up all my redneck friends. And if we get Whitey Bear to round up his redneck friends as well, Canada will never know what hit him. Yeah, well, how about that? And my Guinea friends and Jay's Guinea friends, I got some people in New York, New Jersey. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that want to free Vex Electronica. So we just have to do it right. I don't know what's going on with Twitter, but I can't see the text in the poll, so I have to blindly click on whichever. Oh, so I think it was, what would you rather do? The top one was watch the marvels, Marvels, or the second one was eat a used banana from Lizzo. because there was that whole banana debacle going on. I couldn't think of anything else to compare it to. So Penn State, when was the last time they did anything? Yeah. Okay. That's why they were ranked 3 yesterday. I don't know how the game ended yesterday because I was busy doing other things. But anyway, it's been a long time. Really? I thought they were doing well. Anyway, what do I fucking know? Okay. All right, you guys. I am just going to scroll through. I'm going to say hi to people I haven't said hi and just get on to my topics here. Let's see. I want to just make sure I say hi to Beard. Good to see you. Good to see you. Bagface. Hi, my friend. Good to see you. Theme Park. Happy birthday yesterday. Good to see you. Good to see you. Melvin. Good to see you as well. Everybody's hanging out with me today. Everybody, there's Andrew. Good morning, Andrew. Gravy D, good to see you. Real quick, I got hit with $8,000 owed because I took assistance when my job fired me, and they said that I had no proof I was actually not working. Oh my God. I'm telling you, Canada just sucks so bad. Sucks so bad, you guys. Well, speaking of sucks so bad, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the Marvels sucking so bad. So let me go ahead and share this screen real quick. So this was Thursday preview. Okay, so I guess can I pull this up a little bit? I'm on a different little searchy thing here. Okay, so I guess the Marvels grossed $6.6 million in Thursday's previews at the domestic box office. The Flash made 9.7 in comparison. 9.7 in comparison. That is shit. Then you have this one where this just came out. Hypnotic posted this one. That the box office, the Marvels, misfires with 47 million, lowest MCU opening of weekend of all time. And I just don't know when they're going to. Hey, Jana, sup, my friend? Good to see you. I just don't know when they're going to figure it out, that they don't know what they're doing. Their stuff is shit. So Hypnotic had a good comment here. He said, women have proven that they will show up and support a movie if they genuinely wanted to see it and are interested. Disney has abandoned their male audience and has inserted an ungodly amount of Mary Sue female characters, forcing you to watch them in hopes that they would like these poorly written characters. Then they call you sexist for not liking them. Women don't like the MCU. The numbers prove it. Why do you continue to adhere to the audience who isn't watching your content? Exactly. I don't need to see powerful women like this, and especially when you don't do it right. This is horseshit. This movie's. I am so glad that it's failing. There's been so much bullshit surrounding it, and what I like though too is that people are saying that it's because of the writer's strike and they couldn't promote this. But I will tell you right now, you could give me free tickets and I still wouldn't go see it. Like there's no amount of promotion that will make this movie. Like these people could have promoted and promoted and promoted, and it still wouldn't have changed the outcome. He is only good in movies when he can cuss. I agree with you. Their heads are so far up their own butts they see unicorns. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's terrible. Just imagine if the Dune sequel was still coming out next week, this movie would be buried and done for good. And I really wish Dune would have still come out because it absolutely would have kicked the shit out of this. And yeah, I'm laughing my ass off too. I mean, they're just they can't get out of their own way. They're so stupid. And I did not see the first one of this, and I will not be seeing this one either. I'm excited for Vex's review tomorrow. I haven't watched any reviews yet. I'm going to wait for hers. And I think it's definitely going to be just amazing. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's see. Women turned out and made Barbie a success. The failure of the Marvels isn't a sexist thing. Exactly. It's just a shit thing. It's shit. It's not woke. It's just trash, right? I mean, I do agree. They need to put Marvel on, but they don't have anything else to do. They have no other ideas. I mean, so Disney puts Marvel on a shelf, and then you've got things like Snow White coming out, which they had to push back because it's horseshit. And they have to change a bunch of things because, of course, they got endless criticism. Hey, Philly Phil, good to see you. I hope Brie escapes Disney. She's a greater greater acting potential than Disney poop. Yeah, we were watching Scott Pilgrim Saves the World last night, and I didn't realize she was in it. I mean, Canoli told me, and then I watched her. I was like, yeah, she's not hateable when she's not. I don't know. This role has made her so hateable. So hateable. Let's see. Drinker said it didn't have the message in his review. That's fine. It doesn't have to have a message to be complete shit. So, they only have one movie coming out in 2024. I think they realize they need to chill. Yeah, which is maybe why they pushed Snow White. What's the movie that they have coming out in 2024? I can't remember it off the top of my head. It isn't superhero fatigue. It's bad script fatigue. Yeah. So speaking of, here's the thing. I was talking about this yesterday on, no, it's not where you parked your car, sir. I'm so sorry. But there is an app on your phone that will help you find your car. Or just yell really loud. Yell really loud, and maybe your car will hear you. Yeah, okay, so this one's coming out in 2024. I am very scared about this one because Disney has their hands on it, correct? So I know that Ryan Reynolds held on to this script for so long. So so he could do this correctly. And Deadpool is one of my absolute favorites. I absolutely love Deadpool. I love the character, whole thing. But I'm afraid, and the fact that Wolverine is in it, like I love Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds' chemistry. Their relationship on and off the screen is infectious. I love it. But I'm very, very afraid that this is going to get ruined because of the wrong hands being on it. And I really hope Ryan Reynolds didn't bend the knee and go, okay, Disney, here you go. Fuck up my movie. So we'll have to see what happens. But I am not, I don't know, man. I'm treading lightly on that one. Yeah, you can talk about it if you want. Somebody mentioned this on, was it your Friday show, Canoli? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I guess I got to get into anime because I'm not. Yeah, I know. It is weird. Like it's just, I'm unfamiliar with it. So anything that's unfamiliar can be weird. So I'm just not sure. Like there's never been an anime series that's truly grabbed me, probably because I haven't sat down and watched one. Maybe if you turn something that I have seen before into anime, I don't know. Deadpool 3 will do okay, but I still project to subpar numbers, even if the story is good. I don't know. I'm not excited for Deadpool 3. I think they're going to ruin it. I agree. Speaking of ruining things, I don't know how I can play this. So anybody in the chat who's familiar with copyright and stuff, they are dropping a Mean Girls Reboot. A Mean Girls Reboot. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't understand how we can already have a reboot of a movie. Don't you need to have a certain, like, first of all, and we talked about this yesterday on Legion of Memers a little bit too. If the first thing has done really, really well, why try to do it again? And are you trying to do it better? For instance, somebody on the show yesterday had mentioned maybe you take a movie that didn't do so well, find out what went wrong with it, reboot it, and make it better. Mean Girls has not even been out long enough, in my opinion. Yes, it is. Creativity in Hollywood is dead. No, okay, so maybe it's a musical version, but it still falls really flat. I guess Canoli said it was based off the Broadway show, but if you watch it, it mimics the movie so much. But is a musical version even necessary? In my opinion, yeah, yes, it was so good. However, this looks horrific. In my opinion, it's to check boxes. I don't know why this is even necessary. Why is Tina Fey going to all this trouble to bring back a movie where it was a classic? It was an original classic. I don't know why Yeah, it is gonna. It is. I mean, I watched the preview and I cringed. I was like, I don't understand why. Yes, they wanted to fix what they think was wrong, aka throwing identity politics. Okay, so I don't know how we can watch a preview. I don't want to get dinged, so I'm gonna maybe play just a few. I don't know. Let's see. Do I just turn down the music so I don't get hit? Let me see. Let me make sure the music is up over here. So first of all, we have like the pink heels, which I don't know who's wearing these yet. If it's Tina Fey, then it falls flat, but I don't think it is.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, so you still have mute it. Yeah, we can mute it. We don't really need let's see. They refused to pay the original author for the book any royalties because apparently Mean Girls never actually made any profit. Yeah, we all have our own high school drama, but this was just, I don't know, this was done well. So let's see. Okay, so that part, right? I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same. Okay, so so here you go. You've got, now I'm glad that they kept her as the same character because I guess she was, I don't know where she was born. I don't think she was born in South Africa. They just moved from, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. So at least the original character still mimics Lindsay Lohan and her original character. They already rebooted Batman twice since the first Mean Girls. Yeah, that is true too. You're absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to say too. Like, are they checking certain boxes here where like they have to have this person? I don't know. We'll just run through this. Okay, so Tina Fey plays the teacher. And you know what was funny? I would see, there you go. Well, wouldn't work. Yeah. South Africa, I think she was from. That's why. Tina Fey, somebody mentioned when I reposted this on Twitter, does Tina Fey ever age? I mean, she still looks the same as she did in the first one. She looks great. So she still plays the teacher and it mimics everything. Okay, here you go. Okay, here you go. So this is the gay white dude, but now he's black. And then this is the other kind of grungy girl, which I don't know her ethnicity here, but you definitely are checking some boxes right here. South Africa. Right. I know what you mean. So there you go. We're checking boxes already. And I guess they kept her. Okay, so there's another box. There you go. There's another box. And if you guys, oh my God, did you guys see? Maybe I should pull this up. Maybe I should pull this up too. Did you guys see the Walmart commercial with Lindsay Lohan? And I guess they didn't have Amanda Siegfried in it, or was she? No. One of the girls wasn't in it, but they had the girl, the brunette, married a Chinese man and had Chinese children. They were checking boxes. It was very, very, very apparent. Yes, all the teachers are the same from the original, but they're already checking boxes here. Are these high school students or OF? I know. No kidding. Okay, we're just going to keep the music off. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's all kind of figuring the same. Okay, right there. Are those two dudes? Or what is that? I don't even know if those are two dudes. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. And then look in the back. Can't even spell vasectomy right. Is that how you spell it? It looks weird to me. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Rachel McAdams wasn't in the commercial. That is correct. She wasn't because she probably knew what was good for her. See, it's just like every little box is being checked here. And so far they're staying on point with, you know, the different, or with the plot. Okay, first of all, used to love Busy Phillips, okay? I thought she was so funny. I used to watch her Busy Phillips show that she had on, I think it was on E. I can't fucking stand her anymore at all. She is delusional. She and her friend Jenny Mullen, who's married to Jason Biggs, actually think that having a miscarriage is an abortion. Just saying. Oh, hi, Mike. How are you? Good to see you. We're just hanging out. Thank you so much. I know they're like 30. Anyway, Busy Phillips, fucking hateable. I can't stand what she promotes, what she stands for. She is your epitome of a liberal. I mean, just hardcore, cringy liberal. Can't stand her. So she's already ruining it for me. I won't see it just because of this. Hi, Mike. I hope you're feeling okay today. I hope you're well on your way to recovery. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. So anyway, hate her. This totally blows. This is the movie right here. Busy Phillips being in it. Oh, I know. It's the funny thing is it's like somebody, I think it was Jenny Mullen who was the one that said that she suffered a miscarriage during the pandemic and she compared it to an abortion. God, I really wish I would have kept that screenshot because it was so cringy. So cringy. Yes, like Andrea from 90210, which is my absolute favorite show ever. So just saying. But yeah, it's weird. It's super weird. So yeah, here we go. I can't stand her. Okay, so we have the burn book. Everything is the same, but you've got one. I mean, okay. Like I said, I don't want to get hit with this. Okay, see, same scene, Halloween scene. Everything's the same. Maybe they do this in, oh yeah, there you go. There's the musical part. Okay. And social media, they got to pull everything in. But it's just cringe. Oh, look it. See, it's all social media based. There you go. I guess you're right. I guess when I first watched the preview, I didn't make the correlation of that. Maybe I was so irritated with the way that they are just doing this and how unnecessary it is. And everything's social media based. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Hey, Flaccid, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Sheep's in the chat. Psychic Mongoose, good to see you. Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, it's just unnecessary. She's got a zit. I don't know if they did the weight gain in this, but I mean, I guess they didn't check too many boxes here, but I guess this is supposed to be the brunette portion of the reboot, which is Lacey Chabert, the one from Party of Five, who's now like Hallmark movie princess, because Candace Cameron Bure left the Hallmark channel and went over to Great American Family channel or whatever the hell that is, because she's trying to do a more religious aspect of the more American style Christmas movies. Much better over there. All right, so if anybody, Asian teacher. I don't know. You know what I think it is, you guys? I think that we are so effed up in the head now, speaking of myself, that I think that we are just looking now for these boxes because we feel like there has to be a reason why they're remaking Mean Girls. It has to be, oh, I bet you that's right. So they did the period, or the pimple thing. Here's what I'm really wondering. I'm wondering if, like, how do they sabotage Regina then? Do they make her eat something that gives her acne? But you're absolutely right. They cannot do that because it's fat shaming. Oh my God. So you're right. They're probably changing everything that was politically incorrect from the first one. And they're checking the boxes. But that's the thing. Anytime I watch anything now, I look for what they're doing to check all those boxes because I feel like that's what they're doing now. Everything they're making is for a point, for a reason. I hate modern society. I swear I'm questioning whether or not these are women at every turn. That's true too. I know. It was funny. Speaking of which, we're going to segue into something really quick. We all know that the dialogue in that movie is going to be terrible and cringy. Yeah, I might watch it and do an actual, you know what? January. I actually might do a movie review on that, you guys, because it kind of goes with the theme of my channel. And I think I might actually do a movie review on it now that I'm thinking out loud. Because I'm itching to do another one. Oh, I think before this one, though, I'm going to do Willy Wonka, because Willy Wonka is my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. And the prequel doesn't even seem like it has anything to do with the original. So I'm going to do Willy Wonka as well. But this one might be a good one to do. Yes, segue, Jana. Segue. Speaking of not even knowing whether you're a man or a woman, okay? Here's the situation. So there's this girl that I follow on TikTok. She's been transitioning since she was 13. Okay. And there's been a recent video of this person, and I wish I had it. But there's this person, I don't know if you guys have seen it on the interwebs, but it's this person who dresses like a female, but looks really much like a man, and decides to go and has himself already mic'd up and waits for the server or whomever's helping him to misgender them so he can yell at them. Well, this girl right here has been transitioning since she was 13. And I have to say, and correct me, I'm really terrible at these things. I think she's passable. It's my opinion. Tell me what you think. But anyway, I love this person because she is saying that she is tired of people coming at you saying, don't misgender me, don't misgender me. So what she is saying is that if you don't want to be misgendered, then try harder. Try harder. And I love this. So let's watch this real quick. Hang on. I think I can make this bigger. She's got a very thick, like accent, not accent, but she talks like this, and she talks really fast. And I think she's from New York. She's from back east, you can tell, but she's got that, you'll see. Okay, let's listen.
All right, I'm going to say something that's going to come off a little Blair White-ish, and I really understand, but I really hope that you guys understand that in my heart, it's not what I think of trans women. It's not what I want trans women to think of me. This is coming from a place of love. If you are a transgender woman who keeps being misgendered everywhere that you go, change something up. Change something up. If you have a mustache and people are calling you sir and him, shave the damn mustache. If you got belly button hair, and I mean hair long enough that you could do a sewing on it, shave it off. Instead of posting videos, oh my God, so-and-so is so transphobic. I should be able to have a full-grown beard and a chin strap that attaches and be able to get it shaped up. And we don't live in fucking utopia. Where do y'all think that we live at? This is Earth. This is Earth. And then also we live in ghetto-ass America. You know, I don't understand this whole, let me record a situation where someone calls me a he and a him, and oh my God, they're transphobic. Oh my God, everyone get this person fired. Oh my God, everyone talk to their managers and da-da. No, if you look like a man, majority of the time, people are going to call you a man. And I want people to start thinking this isn't transphobic. This is just, some people call it like they see it. Not everyone's going to ask you what your preferred pronouns are. And it irks me because I feel like this isn't an issue that trans women go through as much as trans identifying people. Because there's a huge difference.
See, transgender and trans identifying. So I think what they're saying here is that transgender are the people like this person who has been medically changing since they were 13. Versus somebody who's just dressing the part, if you will. She sounds gay, not bad, but definitely. Yeah, I know. It's the voice. It is the man voice, but they did do a good job on the face, though. Yeah, I agree.
Difference between trans people and trans identifying people. When are we going to start thinking, actually being real? Because I'm confused. I was called transphobic just last week because I called somebody sir because all he had on was a green sparkly little bracelet. Is that your womanhood? A green?
See, she's transgender, and she mislabeled somebody because this fool thought all they needed to wear was a green sparkly bracelet, and she needs to call them a man or a woman. Certain transgender people like Blair White and this person here deserve the title. If you are going to fully lean into your womanhood, fully lean into it, I will respect that. I respect Blair White. I respect this person here. This person definitely says it like it is. There's another person that I follow that I've played on here before. Her name is Kara. She has transitioned. She's the one that says, you trans people do not experience periods, because if she were to experience a period, she would have never had to transition. So I love the people and respect the people that fully lean in, who are definitely like, if I'm going to be a woman, I'm going to fully be a woman. So I appreciate this person here as well.
Sparkly bracelet? I don't know.
So I appreciated that, you know, and that's it right there. I'm tired of these people who get pissed about being mislabeled when you definitely look like a dude. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Blair White and that person there don't bother me. I'm not insulted by them. Okay, because they are definitely doing it well. Okay, and they're also not coming out there saying I should have a period and I should experience this. They know where the line is, and I appreciate that and I respect that. It's the don't you know who I am mentality cringy. Yes. And there was a comment back here. Shield wall. Absolutely. Yeah. If you dress like a cop and then wonder why people are asking you to catch criminals, don't be surprised. But at the same time, you also need to be believable. You know, she's right. You can't be wearing a beard and having all this shit and having a full face of makeup and want to be. I would not. That's when I feel like it's acceptable to be called they. Because I have no fucking idea which side of the aisle you're on. Just say they. That's the only time I think they is acceptable. When you have a fucking beard and a full face of makeup, prancing around in heels. I just call everyone fucktard so I don't get any gender shit thrown at me. It's just stupid. If they want if they want the period, they can have it. They can have it if they want. Years ago, I had a customer who was an old man with a bunch of eye makeup and nothing else. I had no idea what to call him, so I used no pronouns. Now, was it makeup like, see, she's just going right through the middle of the screen there. See, it opens and she's going into the abyss. Isn't that cool? It's a very cool contraption. We need a new one though. But here's the thing. Was it eye makeup? Like sometimes like you've got the rocker dudes who just want to wear like Alice Cooper just wants to wear the black eye makeup. You know, so it's really hard to figure it out. That's why I'm very, very careful on it too. And you just don't have to use pronouns. Just try not to. To be honest, if I see a dude with a beard and a dress that I call him a dude, I did it on purpose and I don't care to change. You shouldn't have to. What I like about her takes is this: 99% of people that misgender someone is not doing it on purpose. They just call it like it. See, and that's what I appreciated about her take as well, is that you're going to get misgendered. If there is any sort of confusion, if I'm sitting here with a full beard, I wouldn't want to know what to call me either. I mean, you're being very adamant about your beard. And it's really, really, it's stressful. If I see a person with a beard and a dress, I just don't talk to them. The potential gain from interaction does not outweigh the potential annoyance that can occur. Yeah, I don't know. It's just full beard, full face of makeup and prancing around. No, you just called yourself out, beard. Way to go. Way to go. This person and Blair aren't trying to discredit you as a woman. No, they're not, because I watch a lot of both of their videos and they're absolutely not. And they also try to educate the transgender community. Like I said, that other girl, Kara, that I follow as well, who is deep into her medical transition, says the same thing. She says the same exact thing. So I appreciate those people. That a psychology class in high school would help. Nature versus nurture, innate versus learned, positive versus negative learning would help a lot with modern attitude. I agree. I agree too. But then so I tell you guys, when Circle of Jerks isn't on, or I don't know what the fuck happened with Tim last night. Did he ever come on? Because I fell asleep. First, his stream was supposed to start at 9, and then nothing at 9, and then it changed to 12 my time. And I was like, forget it, I'm out. I got to go to bed. So I don't even know. But I was scrolling through TikTok and I go on the For You page, and the amount of people, you guys, that are, it's a lot. I see a lot more men pretending to be women than vice versa. And it is just, oh, God. Yeah. Oh, good. It was boring. Good. I'm glad I didn't stay up for that mess. I'm sorry you had to. So yeah, it bothers me when I see so many people out there that just are men pretending to be women, and they don't do it very well. And it's a slap in the face. That's when I get upset. So I don't know if you guys saw this week. I wanted to go through this. It's a long one, so I don't know how much we can get through it, but this is the epitome of mental illness being used as a crutch. I don't really think I think this girl suffers from stuff, but I think she's also extremely delusional. And this police officer here deserves a raise, an award, everything. This officer right here, this was such bullshit. Such bullshit, the way she was acting. Of course, you see more men pretending to be a woman than the other way around. Being a man is hard. Shut up. Being a woman is hard too. Dude, there was this black dude on last night, right? And they will label, oh, there's another thing I want to bring up. But there was this black dude who they will label like that they were born biologically a woman and now a trans man. I don't know. This was a big fucking black dude. Like he had the pecs and everything. Like he passed really, really, really well. Now I couldn't see any like mastectomy scars or anything like that because it was from like the middle of the chest, but it looked like pectorals. He had like chest hair. It was scary passable. But there was this other person who was trying to get everybody pissed off, right? He posted this thing that said, oh, fuck. Well, now I'm ruining it because I don't remember exactly what he said. I don't remember. Anyway, maybe if I remember it, I'll tell you. Anyway, so we're going to talk about this video. This officer pulled this woman over after she was driving on the wrong side of the road. And I want you to hear, if you guys haven't seen this, I want you to hear all of the different excuses she gives to the police officer as to why she drove on the wrong side of the road. This is so cringy. This is what our generation is like now coming up. Everything is Cry Me a River, racism, pronouns. I mean, there is so much to unpack here, all in one video.
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on though?
And can I just tell you how incredibly nice this officer was? His demeanor right here, hopefully I'm not misgendering, his demeanor here stayed exactly the same to the very end of this encounter. I commend him. I would have lost my fucking patience with this stupid piece of shit at the get-go. But you're right. This definitely checked all the boxes. Hey, Dirty Jersey, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. All right, here we go.
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really quick.
Okay.
But I'm sorry. I just have like really bad social anxiety and stuff.
Social anxiety. So right there, we are 25 seconds into the encounter, and this person pulls out, I have social anxiety. So, okay, so let's unpack this real quick. You have social anxiety, so that's why you were driving the wrong way in traffic. This is exactly why I don't give these kinds of people the benefit of the doubt. These conditions are not real. They're being used as armor against scrutiny and a weapon against white people. Yes. And can I tell you something else? This is the shit that pisses me off because my daughter, who really is diagnosed and is on medications and suffers from a list of things, would never utilize all of that. She would never run down all of her diagnoses. She would just comply and she would just be done with it. Also, I don't I'm never going to allow my daughter to drive because I don't trust her. So we won't have to worry about this. But oh my God, no kidding. I'd be like, dude, quit your fucking whining already. So now social anxiety. So our first thing, 25 seconds in, it's social anxiety. And that's why we drove the wrong way on the road, because we have social anxiety. Okay. Here we go. Box number 1.
I get you.
I don't want to step out whenever you're asking for stuff.
Okay. Well, we're past that. Just go ahead.
Okay, so she's getting all nervous because he's asking her for stuff. And it looks like they've passed that already, where she's given him her license and registration. I guess out here, a girl I work with unfortunately got pulled over the other day, and he didn't ask her for anything. You could pull everything up in the computer. Hey, Dildo, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. I have anxiety too, but it has nothing to do with driving. It has nothing to do with driving in the wrong direction either. We all have fucking anxiety. Listen, anxiety is not a diagnosis anymore that I think is specific. It's just something everybody suffers from, anxiety in a certain way. The country that we live in, the pandemic that we just went through, the fact that the economy is shit right now causes anxiety. I have anxiety every fucking week when I have to pay all my bills and feed my family, and when I have to go to work. Anxiety is a normal thing now, okay? It's just a normal thing. So don't use anxiety as a crutch, because we all suffer from it in some sort of way. So we're going to start with that. So he's already making her anxious.
Let's step out.
As an indigenous person.
Okay. She's stepping out of the car and she's letting him know that she's an indigenous person. So you want to fucking pass for that? So next time I get pulled over, I'm going to go, I'm sorry, officer, but I'm Sicilian, and there's a city in Italy of my maiden last name. So maybe I should get a pass. You're an indigenous person. Okay. So there you go. So now we have social anxiety and we're indigenous. Yeah, no, you heard that right. Here, I'll go back just a little bit. She's getting out of the car. Okay. Listen, Jay, she's getting out of the car. Listen carefully.
Step out.
As an indigenous person.
Right back here, please. Miss Perry?
Well, I'm non-binary.
There we go. Number 3, social anxiety, indigenous, and we're non-binary. So we're not Mrs. Perry. We're non-binary. So 3, 45 seconds in, and we're three things already. Exactly, Melvin. Exactly. Three in. Okay.
So.
Okay. What do you go by?
It's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai? Okay.
See, he's being really cool about it. He doesn't have to comply to her bullshit. She's 132 Cherokee. Yeah, this should be in fucking Canada. The way that they're dealing with it. Ugh. So yeah, so now she is an indigenous, non-binary, socially anxious person. Just to give you the rundown.
Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
No.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
You're indigenous. You're non-binary. This is what cracks me up about non-binary people. They also need to pick a fucking lane. Okay. I've talked about this before. I watch ASMR, and there was this girl that I watched. She did a YouTube video, and she does ASMR sometimes on real people instead of like a mannequin or something like that. This person was they, them, wanted to be referred to. So anytime she's like, okay, so now I'm brushing their hair, and they have such beautiful skin, and they, and it was just like, oh my God. So, but this person had all resemblance of a woman, but they wanted to go by they. This person here is wearing a hat clearly with what looks like pearls or a flower or anything like that, has female jewelry, long hair. To me, this person so far resembles a chick. So, this non-binary shit just is fucking stupid. My favorite part is that when you're being a white man. Yeah. Oh, I know. Here we go.
I need to run you through some tests right now. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
See, you and me both. The cop says it too. You and me both. We all have fucking anxiety at some point. Not exactly. Non-binary equals I'm special. So an indigenous person who's non-binary and socially anxious. That's what we're running with here. And to me, it looks like a chick. So stop it.
Okay.
Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Mental. I'm mental. Does that not make me special? No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. You're special to me, Jana. So she's saying that she has mental health problems. I mean, get the hell out of here. Is this in Canada? Fuck these. I don't know. Is it? I wonder. I don't know where this is. I didn't do a deep dive.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
And it looks like she has like a lot of eye makeup on, which, by the way, female again. I mean, I know men can do that stuff, but it's more female predominant. So you're presenting as a female, but we're going to say non-binary. Absolutely. If she is that fragile, she shouldn't be driving. Very good point.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test.
As you know, as an indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around.
Okay, so there's her other excuse. As an indigenous person, there's a lot of shit going around. So we should feel sympathetic for her that she got drunk, drove behind a wheel into oncoming traffic, but we should let it slide because we should have sympathy for her being indigenous. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you.
She has to be on her toes because the indigenous people are being attacked. There's a lot of shit going around. I don't know. Did I miss something with the indigenous people recently where they're being attacked?
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or turn tonight.
Mental health.
Mental health. Okay. So I have mental health issues too, and I could walk in a straight line when I wasn't drunk. We all have mental health issues of some kind. It just depends on the severity of our mental health and in what capacity we need treatment, what have you. We all suffer from something. But this one's really going to milk it.
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah.
Mental, yeah. You've said it 7 times. We get it. You're really making the people who really do suffer from this look like shit.
But no, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental PTSD, depression.
Oh, PTSD. Now we have PTSD. I don't know from what. That's another thing that gets thrown around way too much. PTSD. That's another thing that I think is being thrown around way more than it should. I don't know. Everybody is saying, is this in Canada? I'm gonna have to research this and see. Wait, what did you say? Not if you just shotgun 5 Trulies to pregame before a show. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But the thing of it is like PTSD is reserved for those who really went through something. Okay. And that's another thing. Anxiety and this PTSD shit is thrown around a lot more than it should be. And it discredits the people who do actually suffer, like the people who fought for our country and who come back and just have seen so much that they can't get acclimated. So I want to know where her PTSD is coming from, because I don't think it stands in this situation.
Anxiety.
I get you.
What else do you want?
Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Oh,
Call me man.
Oh, he said ma'am again. Oh, damn it. He said ma'am again. She's got ADHD, AOC, POC, and BLM. Anything else, sweetheart? It's so no shit. So stupid.
Man, please.
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well.
Okay.
It means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I don't
hardest.
feel like a man. So.
It means a lot to me that she labeled me correctly. Well, it means a lot to me that you don't get behind the wheel drunk in a car and try to go out and kill people. Oh my God.
So
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right.
Oh, it's kind of triggering. Triggering for what? Why is everybody so freaking triggered? Stop it.
Foot in front of your left. Nope. Go back.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing just like.
Oh my God, the whole man thing is just getting me all discombobulated. I can't even walk in a straight line because you keep referring to me as ma'am. I don't know. I have a vagina and I have boobs under this shirt, and a flower in my cap in this, but you keep calling me ma'am. Oh, my dog thinks I'm upset. She's coming to check on me.
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. You have 0 questions?
No, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially.
Here's the thing. I would be really anxious too if I got pulled over while drinking, because now you're fucked, honey. So yeah, you should be anxious because now you're going to jail. I'm just saying. In Canada, they defunded the hospitals so they couldn't house them. They asked for the patients to come get their meds daily, but then get a pat on the butt and don't do anything terrible out there, kid. Yeah, that's ridiculous. You can't say that with a hard R. You have to say, trigger. Sorry. Yes, yeah, we're playing this video just because I feel like all of the mental health boxes and all the bullshit boxes that are triggered here, it's disrespectful that she's even making this a thing when she obviously drank and drove, and she wants to blame it on everything else except for taking responsibility for her actions.
With generational trauma and PTSD around.
Wait. Generational trauma. Is that what she just said? Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on.
I tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially with generational trauma.
Generational trauma, people. Okay, add that to your list. Generational trauma. So if you guys wanted to add something to the list of things that we're now suffering, it's now generational trauma. So let's go down the list again. So she's social anxiety. She is a indigenous person, generational trauma, PTSD, non-binary. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, you're non-binary, PTSD, indigenous, they, them. Just do whatever you want all the time then. Exactly. Yep. This cop has so much patience. Yes. Generational trauma is a new thing, kids. Get behind it. She is admitting that she can't function in society, so she should not be behind a wheel. What is generational trauma exactly? If anybody wants to Google that, maybe it's in the Urban Dictionary because it's fucking made up. Generational trauma. This is how soft. And this is what I'm talking about. When I thank our veterans who have fought for our country, this is the type of people that if we had World War III, this is the generation here, people, that we would have to round up to fight for our country. Okay? So good luck with that. She should not leave her room with all those issues. Just call it right, bro, and take her to the breathalyzer. You can't PTSD your way out of that. Matt, honey, you can anything that you want. It's free for all now. You can say that you have anything. Yes. Oh, she saw Ezra Miller use those excuses and get away with that shit. Oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that totally makes sense. All right, generational trauma and PTSD.
And PTSD around white people.
There you go. PTSD around white people, such as the cop. Generational trauma, also known as intergenerational trauma, refers to the passing down of traumatic experiences or stressors from one generation to another. Thank you, Dempsey. That Clarifies it right there. So if anybody fits into that category, you can have generational trauma. I wonder what hers stems from. I really do. I really do. Should I, next time I drink and drive, not that I ever have, but I should, and I get pulled over, I'm going to just say, you know what? My parents, they don't love me and they haven't been in my life for so many years and it just really bothers me. So I drove the wrong direction in traffic. Okay? Because my parents don't love me. Whew.
And cops, like, it's just.
So she's having a tough time because white people have caused so much harm in her life and she has PTSD from white people because she's indigenous.
I'm going to speak with you right over here, okay?
Okay. After failing the test, it's time for the woman to get arrested.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Oh, he said ma'am again. See, and he's just being polite because that's what he was taught, to be polite. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but there really is a ma'am and a sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. We weren't really brought up with all this extra bullshit and acronyms and all this other way that we have to address people. So, I don't fault this guy at all. He was being really, really polite and he didn't have to be. And here, I bet she goes off again.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make.
Oh, but she calls him a dude. Dude. Okay. Can only make me sleep on the floor so I can't drive right. Exactly. She should mention, yeah, she should. I can't be arrested because I'm afraid of white people and
Get hard.
No,
You're gonna get a resist.
dude.
You're gonna get a
I
resist.
don't
resist.
don't
Listen to me. Don't resist.
don't. You're being
Come
a
here.
white man, and
you're being a white man. You're being a white man.
Come here.
don't. I followed all of your shit. Like, as an indigenous person, like.
So look right there too. Flower right there. Like that's a total female thing. Oh, she just said she's an indigenous person. Let's go back just 1 second. Listen.
As an indigenous person, like, you guys.
I'm an indigenous person. Fuck you guys. You should respect me because I'm indigenous. Oh my God. I can't even believe this. So fucking cringy.
You guys are scaring me.
Oh my God, you're scaring me because you've been so polite to me the whole time and you've been using really nice words and saying ma'am, and that's why, because you said ma'am and I'm not. I'm a binary. This guy's been you're scaring me. No, you're scared now, bitch, because you got caught for drinking and driving.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there is. It's called.
I wonder what it ended. Yes, it is. It's called blah. I can't wait for her to fuck up and call her a she. Oh, so stupid. This is so stupid, you guys. It's so stupid. She's definitely not indigenous. That's a woman. Oh, I know. I counted. Oh, thank you. Here we go, guys. I counted anxiety times 4, indigenous times 3, non-binary times 3, and other mental issues 5 times at least. Yes, with a one generational trauma, you're a white man and you're scaring me. Oh, because white people scare her. Holy Toledo, people. Holy Toledo. That's what we're dealing with. That is what we're dealing with. Good Lord, people. I just can't. I just can't. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. God, you guys. So let's see. What else are we going to talk about? I have a couple of other things here. Where was this at? I don't know. Can somebody look it up? Oh, no. Everyone knows that the Constitution has that one amendment that says you have the right to not be scared while being arrested for being drunk and indigenous in public. Exactly. I don't know where that's from, Jana, but I really, really want to know. Generational trauma was her last comment. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It is so cringy. It is so cringy. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Let's bring this up real quick. Let me share this. So, you guys, nope. Here we go. It's just my Google Doc. All right. We're going to pull this up here and we're going to talk about, I saw this a couple of weeks ago and I wanted to do a screenshot of it or I actually just copied and pasted it. Multiple cops have told me that they make drunk drivers do the walking test to sober them up before they test. So it's actually nice of them to do that. There you go. I think that's very nice. I do too. She identifies as not arrested. No shit, right? So I want to know if that cop still has a job after misgendering for 4 times. I'm legit worried he got fired. I know. I am too. And there was nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I guess we all need to do, not we all, but anybody who wants to research this while we're on stream. If not, I'll see what I can research after based upon that link. And then maybe guys do like something on Twitter. So Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders bans human milk, birth giver, and other terms from Arkansas state government. So I guess there was a whole list of words that people wanted them to use instead of, okay, because you remember all the gendering stuff and like, trans people can be parents too, and there's birthing people and birthing day and all that stuff. So there are, so list of banned words and their replacements. Rather than pregnant people or pregnant person, she's stating now, I know, good for her. Absolutely. She wants to use pregnant women or pregnant mom. Okay, so basically what's going to happen here is that we're going to just go back to what we used to say before everybody came through and effed everything up with all these different terms. And as a woman, I was offended that we were even changing these anyway. Birth person is really offensive because they wanted to take Mother's Day away to like birthing person's day or something. So rather than chest feeding, we're going to go back to breastfeeding because women, hot take, women have breasts and we breastfeed. I found a website that says drunk girl was in New Mexico. Okay. All right. We'll have to look into that. That'll help do the research. I also want to make sure that the cop did not get in trouble for that because he did a really good job. Rather than body fed or person fed, use breastfed. Because that's another thing is that you can't identify that we have breasts. I guess this is so cringy. Rather than human milk, use breast milk. Okay, once again. Rather than birthing person, use birth mom. Correct. Yep. Thank you. Rather than laboring person, we're going to use birth mom. So once again, you guys, we're going to go back to before shit got fucked up. We're going to go back to when things were normal. Okay. All these things are things that we used to say. Okay. Rather than menstruating person or menstruating people, we're going to use women or woman or women. Okay. Rather than birth giver, we're going to use woman. Ugh, I don't even know why they have the X and the Y chromosomes. That's so stupid. So yeah, those are the new terms that we're going to use, which basically we're just going to go back to normalcy. That's all. But I'm really glad that she put these in place because we obviously need some help in that department. We do. Those charges are on these changes are on an official state document and form. So all that woke nonsense was on official. Yes. Yeah, I know, which I love. I love the fact that we changed them, but it's so ridiculous that we even had to bring that up as something that needed to be changed. Hey, R2, how are you? Yes, they're both equally icky. So do what you want with it. I know. I'm sorry. Yes, he wants to watch the Marvels while eating the banana. You can. I should have put the third option that says that you can do both if you want. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, let's see. Let's see if there's anything. I want to see if there's anything on the link here. Where the cop with the cop video. I wanted to see if no. We'll have to look it up. Anyway. Well, I actually did say the marbles at one point when I was talking about it. So let's see. What is this one? Oh, that's right. This page doesn't exist anymore. Well, son of a bitch. Oh. You're trying to post a link. Okay. If you want to send it to my DM on Twitter, you can, and I can pull it up. Oh, yes. Thank you. Hold, please. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me on track. Love you for that. There. Oh my God. This was so, oh my God. This was so funny, you guys. Yes, we're going to play this. Hold on. Okay, so White Bear made us this funny meme, and this was hysterical, you guys. Whitey, if you don't know, he does these meme videos, and he's gonna blow up YouTube with these meme videos. So let's see here. Let's play this. Oh, well, maybe I should share my screen first. Thank you, Dempsey, for reminding me. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's the second part of the video. This one right here. Oh yeah.
Mr. President, thanks.
No, listen, it's not a sneaky plug because last week I plugged his album big time, so he can plug whenever he wants. But yeah, it is kind of sneaky, isn't it?
At the end of such a momentous event, the word thank you seems kind of inadequate. But for all the millions whose lives will be saved, for the communities where life will be transformed, thank you. Thank you, President Biden.
10, 12, 15 folks stepping on them. It's black. Anyway.
Oh my God. And that's our president, people. Congratulations. I hope you're pleased. That was really good, Whitey and Dempsey. That's awesome to have your song in there. Uh-oh. Yeah. If I get a copyright claim on here, I know where to go. No, that's awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Dempsey's album, if Dempsey, you want to drop your information in the chat, I will definitely share it. Oh, okay. Yeah, he does look like a Roomba, for sure. Yeah, the most popular president ever. Ugh, I can't. I just can't. The people that actually think, oh, there's my, stop sharing. Stop sharing. Yes, I did. Some Whitey is going to blow up YouTube. Yes, that's correct. He does have generational trauma. He's got some sort of mental illness for sure. And yes, he does have the mind of a Roomba. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. So let's see. Why don't we play this little video here coming off of that video that we just did where police are bad. So this mom here is in need of help to educate her daughter on police officers. So we just saw a really nice video of a man who was really, really patient with somebody who obviously had so many different mental health issues and just was not having it. And that police officer was just so patient. But this mom needs your help. Okay, here we go, people. In need of help, white moms, how are you addressing police with our children? How are we ending the idolization of police? Wait till you hear this story. Okay. Now keep in mind the police officer that we just saw, but we shouldn't idolize police because all of them are bad. All of them. Every single police officer is bad out there, right, people? Let's unpack this real quick. Let me make sure the volume is up. They usually always are up, but there we go.
To my white moms. All right, how are we talking police to our children? Yeah, my daughter yesterday showed up with a little sticker that looked like a police badge. Apparently the police just like showed up at her daycare. They ran their lights. They're like, whoop, whoop, we're here. And they were passing out badge stickers like they were candy. My daughter got to hold a walkie-talkie. She can't.
Why are we playing this for white moms? I don't understand. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. I don't know why she said white moms. What that I know. I know. Exactly. I know that. I say that all the time. I don't understand it. But I don't understand why this is a white mom thing.
Came home. She said, Mom, I'm a junior ranger. I need a police car. I was like, what the? Okay. We all know that my child's experience with the police is going to be vastly different than children that don't look like her.
So is she assuming, or are we supposed to assume that her daughter is biracial? So is this like, hey, white moms out there where you have a biracial child? Is that what we're going with? Because yeah, for sure, right? Cops don't mess with white people is why. But I don't understand. So I guess children that don't look like her. So she's already teaching her child that she is way different than everybody else and that she should definitely be on the lookout for that. They are all bad until someone is breaking into your house at 3 a.m. Then it's all, why did you take so long for you to get here? Where have all the good men gone? Yeah. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. This is sickening. My father-in-law is an ex-New York City cop, and I know a lot of police officers, and they do not all deserve to be disrespected. There's bad apples in everything, but it should not speak for the entire group. This mom is batshit crazy.
We all know this, okay? And I need to make sure I crush the idolization of police in her.
So we have to crush the idolization of police in her. We have to crush it. She means her daughter is white, so has it easy. I don't know. I'm very confused without a context here of what her daughter looks like or her daughter's situation. Anti-racism is pushed hard, and anti-racism is anti-white. They're teaching everyone, including white people, to hate white people. No, I wouldn't want to be. I know a few people who have decided not to be a cop anymore in current day just because it sucks. It sucks. Why stop at police? What about firefighters and ambulance medics? Because I guess you didn't see a firefighter or a paramedic or somebody of that nature put their neck or knee on somebody's neck to stop them from breathing, if you catch my drift. Black Power Matters or whatever the hell they did, all that shit. But I guess you only hear the good things of firefighters, which I'm sure there's bad firefighters too. I don't know. It's just so cringy. Her daughter is white and her white guilt is driving this nonsense. It's just,
Nope, not happening. Because God forbid I raise a child that sees someone get murdered in the broad daylight by the police and blames that person.
Well, where are you living that your child would see somebody murdered in broad daylight? Maybe you should fix where you live. Like the news about some DA around San Francisco calling for defunding the police, but calling them when her car was broken into. They told her to file a report online like everyone else has to. Absolutely. Thank you. No, I'm pretty certain her child is white and she doesn't want her child to trust police because they're racist. Bye, Beard. Good to see you. I appreciate your time. I know I'm going to wrap up here soon too. I got chores this, a lot of chores again today.
The police were just doing their job. No.
Oh, see, she talks it. No. She is a what we call a CUNT. Can't understand normal thinking. Right there. No. Ugh. No.
So, moms, what resources are we using? What books? What talking points? How do we discuss this? I had no idea it started this early. She is 4. Okay, please help me. Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right, guys. So make sure we hate the police because they're bad until you need them.
To my white moms.
Until you need them. Yep, they're bad until you need them. So there you go. There you go, kids. There you go. Oh, and real quick, before I end the stream, how many of you guys loved Maxim magazine? I know Cannoli used to read Maxim magazine all the time for the articles. And he had a subscription. So I'm pretty sure, I remember, yep, gotta go. Good show, gotta go. I tried DM that website with the drunk girl. Oh, what? You have to pay Twitter to DM me? No. That's BS. I'm going to look into that. People DM me all the time. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yes. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys in the chat read Maxim magazine. Yes. Maxim was awesome. I mean, it had good articles in it too, whatever. Fine. So, Maxim magazine used to have their list of hottest 100 women. So the top, 100 beautiful women. So I'm going to show you what they're voting on now. Here you go. Oh, I have to share the screen. This person made the list. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you guys. Hold on a second. Hang on. I just really want you guys to see. I want you guys to really see. There you go. Right there. See? Look how beautiful. Bert, you want to hear this person talk? Let's see if this will.
I was in the 1.8% of transgender people who hid it from the world. Be vulnerable. Find some people who you can trust, who you can talk to, and they'll support you. And invariably, everything will be okay.
I told my truth, which was, to help Dad out and tell her story the best way that I could.
There you go. So that is one of the hottest women. So if you guys want that issue, so you can put it on the back of your toilet to read at a later date, here you go. Ask for it for Christmas. Maybe a new subscription, because this is the stuff that Maxim is displaying now. Maybe ask for it for Christmas. New Maxim. This is what they're doing now. Well, holy crap, people. Let's wrap it up. So, where are we at? Couple of things. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the show, I want to put together a GoFundMe page for Vex to help her with her Canada struggles. If anybody has any ideas, if anybody's ever worked with a GoFundMe page and knows how to do it right, has tips or anything like that, just, I don't know why they couldn't DM me on Twitter, but maybe it's because you have to be friends with the person on Twitter. So if you need to, request me as a friend, then I can do it that way. Yeah, I guess Maxim is still around. I thought they canceled it right around the. Maybe it's online. Bye, Melvin. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. But I know, a very handsome woman for sure. So anyway, GoFundMe for Vex Electronica. I want to try to look into that. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Hit me up. You could always email me at mrscannolysasquatch@gmail. I do have a Gmail. If you have any suggestions, but I'm going to look into that. Let's see. I don't know who's on tonight. I don't know if Andrew or Bagface is on tonight. If they're still in the chat, they can tell me. Let's see what else. Tomorrow night, you have Vex's Vex Electronica is dropping her Marvels review. So go over, if you haven't subscribed to her page, you should. She's got some really great stuff over there. Vex Electronica on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification and you'll get notified when she drops stuff. Apparently my idea for Vex is in which one? Like kidnapping her? We've all thought about that, believe me. So tomorrow, Vex Electronica does the Marvels review. She drops that tomorrow. Then immediately following is MMM. They are reviewing Scott Pilgrim Saves the World. Oh, hi, my friend. I'm just wrapping up, but I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Desra. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. See you next week. So Scott Pilgrim Saves the World is what they're reviewing tomorrow night. Hot take, White Bear absolutely despises this movie. So it should be fun to hear Whitey completely shit on this. So check that out tomorrow. Friday over on Cannoli Connection, on Cannoli's channel, we have, like I said, a Cannoli Connection. We are going to be interviewing Versus the World, Takes on the World, Versus the World. See, thank you, Shaka Zulu. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, leave a comment after the stream, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you. Let's see. So next Friday, Cannoli Connection on Cannoli Sasquatch's channel, Lofty Pixels. We're going to be interviewing him. So that should be a good show. Oh, Thursday, I am on the Inside All Day podcast with it's Nadia's channel. It's Dames and Dorks. I will be on over there. I want to say it is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's all I know how to say. So, hang out for that. I'll put the stuff on my community page for this week. And then, of course, next Sunday, you'll find me here with lots more topics. I want to talk about next week, too. I don't know if you guys have. I've already decorated for Christmas. It's the earliest I've ever decorated for Christmas before in my entire life. But with doing YouTube now, both Cannoli and I doing YouTube and working full time, it was like my last free weekend before Thanksgiving. I usually do it the weekend, like the day after Thanksgiving. But then I started doing it like the week before just because, R2 sent me something. Hold on. Do you want me to play this, R2? Oh, yes, you did send me this picture. I forgot. Anyway, I don't know about you guys, but lately things have just been so incredibly busy that I feel like I run out of time. And it took me like 2 days to really decorate everything. I do my bedroom upstairs and then I do down here. So when is too early to decorate for Christmas? Maybe I'll do that poll next week. So we did that. And here, before we go, this is how we're going to smuggle Vex out of. No, I know, Shieldwald. I still absolutely love Thanksgiving too, but I do all the cooking. Here. Mex Electronico, they will let you waltz across the border. See, there you go. No, I know. I agree. But I still do absolutely love Thanksgiving. You guys, I take the day off before work and I cook and I absolutely thoroughly enjoy it. But then you know what, though? I get really, really I'm tired the day after and then to decorate all that. So I did do it very early this year. See, we're amateurs. They've had theirs up at 12 a.m. November 1st. I won't do outside yet. I won't do outside till after Thanksgiving. But I do love Thanksgiving, and it does not get skipped here at all. It's Cannoli's favorite holiday. No to what? Decorating so early? So many people are doing it now. Mex, I love that way more than I should. I know. R2 always does great on that stuff. Anyway, I know it's a hot take. We'll talk about it maybe next Sunday. Decorating what is too early. And that's it, you guys. Let me set up to say goodbye appropriately. I really appreciate you guys, though, by the way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Always, it's such a blast. And until next week, stay sassy. See you guys. Bye.